Okay, folks, it's Joseph. I think this is about take 7 on this one. And I had to share a few tears in between. It's a sensitive subject. Has to do with my mom when she passed over, how I connected with her or how she connected with me. If you're missing a loved one, go grab your tissues, sit down, get ready to listen. Gosh, it's a sensitive subject, but nevertheless, here's what happened. I was doing these weekly spiritual land tours for one of the hotels, and we'd gather everybody up at a particular parking lot. Well, I always went early. I grabbed a garbage bag and I just started picking things up. Well, my mom, man, she was a good smoker. I remember even as a young child, she used to roll her own up McDonald tobacco and roll her old cigarettes up, and she'd be puffing away and she'd blow a circle out, and then she'd blow another circle inside the circle, and she'd carry on. And she really enjoyed smoking. That was her choices. And then after a while, got older, she enjoyed drinking. She liked warm beer, so man, she was a professional drinker. She could outdrink anyone that came over. And she enjoyed her beers and smoking cigarettes and drinking beers. And then one day, I guess the doctor told her that she's going to have to knock it off because it's going to kill her. She's going to have to cut down. Well, she got a little scared and she went cold turkey. Well, 18 months I think it was. And anyways, long story short, because gosh, I could stretch that story into sitting here for hours. But anyways, what happened was this parking lot. All of a sudden, I'm looking around. I said, look at the cigarette butts over there. So I got my bag out and I went over and picked the first one up and held it up in the air and I said, I don't know who you are, dropping the butt. People around here is kind of fussy. They're probably going to think you're a litter bug. But for me, today, it left me a memory of my mom. I'll take that. I put it in the bag and I thought about her and I thought, gosh, I remember, I think it was grade 3. I didn't get no Valentine's cards, and I thought, gosh, nobody likes me, nobody cares, whatever, and I don't know, she gave me comfort anyways, and I felt better. And then I saw another cigarette butt, and I remembered one time taking the canoe out, and I got in a little trouble for that, and I think she bit all her fingernails off, worried. So I picked up that cigarette butt, held it up, said, gosh, Mom, thanks for the worry. And there was many other butts and many other stories that I placed into this bag. But I gotta tell you, I went further with it. Now I remember my mom got this fur coat one time with all the colors for Christmas, Hudson Bay coat. And I picked up a Snickers chocolate bar wrapper in one of the ditches, and I thought about the wrapper keeping the chocolate all fresh, and that coat keeping my mom warm. So I put the chocolate bar wrapper and gave thanks for it as well. Anyways, I had all these memories of my mom. About the 4th time out, you won't believe what happened. I get over to the parking lot and there's this little bit of a bush there. And I'm looking, holy jumping, my mom's showing up in a big way today. And there was almost a full cigarette sitting there. And I'm thinking, wonder what happened. I could just imagine someone's coming down and, hey, you're not smoking in the car. Hey, put that out. Give me a second, will you? Have a couple more puffs. Just a minute. And almost the whole thing was there, and then out it was. So I looked at it and I thought, well, my mom's showing up in a big way today, isn't she? I went to grab the cigarette butt. Oh my God. It was like she was standing right behind me. Don't you dare pick that up. You don't need a butt to remember me. I'm standing right here, and you don't know where their hands have been. They may have diseases or something. Leave it alone. I'm right here. And I thought, holy jumping. I knew it was her because of the thing, we leave them alone. People might have diseases and stuff, you know. That's my mom, saying it like it is. Well, gosh, you know, since that moment I realized something. That day, I became her sign. I don't need one. I know exactly where she is. She's in my memories, she's in my heart. And here's the thing. My sister, my little sister Mary, she passed at birth, and then my grandmother passed, my grandfather. There's people that's crossed over already in our lives, and I think he'd thinking, okay, well, I actually don't know exactly 100% what happens. And I don't think anyone does until it actually happens. But there's a lot of people to discover things along the way, which is beautiful. And everybody gets and to be able to receive peace from these things. But I'm thinking, there's my mom. And if it just so happens that she can still see me from the other side, if our loved ones can still see us, I'm not 100% sure if they can, but if they can, I'm saying, there's my mom going to get Grandma and Grandpa and a few other family members, little Mary, looking down going, check them out. Now you tell me I wasn't loved and appreciated. I could see that proud look on her face and all happy, and gosh, and that makes me happy. So every time I go to the parking lot or pass by, or every time I see a cigarette butt on the ground, my heart jumps and it's like, oh gosh, look at that. That's a beautiful little reminder of my mom. And I'll take it. And so, well, folks, my mom's real close to me now, even though she's on the other side. And she has her way of talking and communicating, and I feel close to her. And I love her more now than I ever have. And I feel like now I don't have to travel to see her. She's right here. So this is one way that you can draw your loved ones closer. Some people say, oh, you got to get over it or this or that. It's like, Philly, we miss them. Gosh, there's a lot of feelings that come through, and there's a lot of emotions when people cross over. And I want to experience, and I want to feel my mom. And so this is the way I've done it. I hope this helps, folks. I hope it helps you if you're missing one of your loved ones and you want to draw a little closer. Grab a garbage bag. Start picking up some trash and have some memories. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Great blessings, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you kindly.